am Red Cyclone! Yeah!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to another episode of the It Gets Better I Swear podcast. I'm your host, Louis Beans, and I'm here with Merc with the mic.
What is up? What is up, everybody? You're back.
Yes, sir. Well, we know we have our dedicated figure segment, Figure Talk, and we've got a bunch of stuff, as usual. They don't stop.
My life ending with all these damn pre-orders.
Merc's going to be buried in a mountain of plastic. This is where you're going to find you.
Dude, I'll be straight up with you. My closet, I can't like buy anymore. Like my closet's full. And you know what? I blame Tenacious T a little bit because Tenacious T goes to Target like almost every day, and he'll find wrestling figures, and he's like, "Oh, you need this, you need this, you need this, you need this," and then there's times that he would just buy it without me asking. And then, like, he got me Sasha Banks the other day. He got me the $1 Million Man the other day, and the Undertaker, the old school Undertaker and shit. And these are things I can't say no to them. I'm like, fuck. And then now my closet is full. Like, I literally can't, like, I open my closet and toys fall out.
When the hell, since you mentioned it, when is that Sasha coming out? That Mandalorian Sasha? Where's she at?
It's this year. I think they had it up for pre-order on Hasbro Pulse.
Okay.
I don't know exactly when. Probably around September.
Okay, cool.
Because the first wave of it came out, and that's the one with the other chick in it.
Mm-hmm.
So I am not sure. Like Hasbro also is very slow with their shit, and usually hits stores before they even send it out. So.
Oh damn, that's not good.
Yeah. But they announced so much shit. I kind of want they announced a new like replica shield of for Falcon Winter Soldier of the Captain America shield. Kind of want that, and I'm not gonna get it, but I kind of want
it. Have you ever seen those up close? Like, are they good?
They're pretty cool. Yeah, they're nice. They're sturdy.
Okay. Good stuff.
The only shit is like there's so much shit that comes out. Like there's things I just had to say no to. There's things that I just can't look at anymore. Like I completely stopped Marvel Legends, so Marvel Legends don't even faze me. Like they're cool. They excite me. That I'm happy they're coming out, but I am not buying them.
You mean to tell me you don't want Age of Ultron, Marvel Legends Quicksilver?
No, I don't.
Because he's on the front page of Big Bad Toy Store. And I just see his face. I'm like, you sure you don't want this guy?
So what they've been doing, though, they've been releasing the MCU movie figures a lot lately. So they actually are making more of the MCU figures.
I see. I can't say they're great.
Yeah.
They look like... It's interesting. They're not bad quality or anything.
Yeah.
But having them have such likeness that they're trying to keep to, it gives them a certain quality that almost makes them not feel like regular toys. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They look more like a SJ figure art. They look like more for you to display than actually play with it.
Exactly. I'm gonna play with the Anthony Mackie figure. Yeah.
The funny shit is, they also announced like the MCU TV show figures. So they made Falcon Winter Soldier. They made
they're all here. They even have U.S. Agent for pre-order.
Yeah, WandaVision. They have U.S. Agent. They have the black and blue U.S. Agent. They have and then Loki. He looks like Al Bundy. I see. Doesn't he look like Al Bundy?
He has the color scheme, definitely.
Yeah, he looks like Al Bundy. And then they have and the fucked up thing is, instead of building a figure, they build a wingspan.
And that connects to the Falcon figure?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
I feel like it's messed up because usually that will be a thing that will be an extra figure, but it's his wingspan.
And they just gonna piss people off.
Yeah. So that's one thing I just thought about. Then you had the Shang-Chi figures coming out, which kind of spoiled the movie because they released it really early.
You know what? Did they show the boxes for them? Because how would you know who's who if they don't say? Because a lot of those characters from Shang-Chi, nobody knows who the hell they are.
That is true. It looks like basic kung fu figures, man. Like, to be honest.
But no, I've seen like the pictures for the articles talking about the figures.
No,
being
it says
released.
it says Shang-Chi Legend. That's the name of the line is Shang-Chi, and it has like the golden dragon and shit like that on the box art.
Also, they spoiled like it's not just the figure; it actually has the box and everything.
Yeah, it has like the villains,
Or it has like the art for the box.
Yeah,
okay,
it has like the full villains look and all that shit that they haven't showed on TV.
I got you.
They got new G.I. Joe figures, which usually look pretty dope. I just stopped. I did not even bother collecting them. I stopped at the Pimp Destro.
Oh yeah.
I got the Pimp Destro. I got the Cobra Commander. I got the special box Snake Eyes, and that's it.
Well, I mean, you got the Snake Eyes, right?
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Yeah, that one was cool. That was the box one. So that one was it's like a big box. It has like the weapon box and shit like that. It has like a whole meditating setting and shit. So it looked pretty cool. The only thing I was missing was the dog, and I was disappointed that no one actually really put the dog into the figures.
Okay. Got you.
Yeah, Sasha Banks is actually up to pre-order. Well, it's actually sold out right now, but it comes out October 1st.
Okay, cool.
But it's sold out.
As she should be, right?
Yep. You could get Lando Calrissian though.
Is it the original?
Yeah.
Oh snap! I didn't know they made another Lando. Okay.
You can get Lando, but they have him. No Sasha Banks. She's sold out. Yeah, there's so much figures that come out every fucking month. Like it gets to a point that it's just getting hard to. I think my main one that I really focus on is the Lightning Collection. That one I'm literally up to date with everything with the Lightning Collections, besides the ones that has not come out yet. I do have all of them pre-ordered. So whoever hasn't come out yet, they're pre-ordered and they're ready. Once they come out, they get sent to me. But everything else I have to date. I have the Psycho Rangers from Amazon. I have the Omega Ranger. I have everything. I have the whole damn collection, and it's taking so much fucking space. And then my other focus on is the NECA Turtles, which they're destroying my heart too, because they keep adding. And fucking they just showed Mondo Gecko, and I'm like, fuck you.
Mondo Gecko. They also showed, what is it? The Ray Fillet.
See, that was a Super 7. Those are Super 7 figures. So
that's a different company. But damn, if it isn't more turtle stuff.
Yeah. Oh, there's always fucking turtle stuff. So Super 7, the difference between Super 7 and NECA. Super 7 figures are remasters of the original toy line. So anything Playmates toy line, they are remasters ones of those. Which Ray Fillet, I think he was more in the comic book than he was in the cartoon. I don't even remember him in the cartoon, but I remember him fully in the comic book.
Oh,
in the Archie comics.
Oh, and wow, never read those.
I remember him fully there. They're funny. They're more like silly and out of the.
Okay, that's what I figured. Yeah.
But I remember his character there once they put them on pre-order. I may have to pre-order him because I think I have a lot of memories, and he gives me a lot of nostalgic because he was like one of my favorite figures that I got.
I can see.
He was like brolic. He looked mad cool. So
he's huge, yeah.
And then I might pre-order that Samurai Leonardo.
What? Okay, I don't remember Samurai Leonardo. You mean from like the movie?
No. So they did a Samurai Leonardo way before the movie came out. So remember when?
Oh, you mean the toys when they had jobs, or when they
did the disguise and shit. Yeah.
So there was Samurai Leo. I know that's the one with the original. Disguised Donnie came out with that set.
Yeah, that was the Detective Donatello.
Yes, and then there's the Space Raphael,
Astronaut Raphael, and then Surfer.
Is the Surfer or the Rapper was the one?
He was Surfer. He was a Surfer. Yeah.
Okay.
The Rapper came out with the band set.
See, I ended up getting that one. I never had the first Mikey in disguise. Okay.
I was hoping it would have been that whole set, because I would have. If it was that whole set, I would have pre-ordered that whole set. Because those are like my favorite. If I had to say some of my favorite versions of the Ninja Turtles of the 87 toy line, the first line of the Disguised Turtles are my favorite, because that was the first set of 4 that I ever got.
I can see that. I can definitely see that.
Like I had 1 or 2 of the original figures. I had Splinter and shit like that, but I never got the full 4 until later on. But I remember for a fact that was a Christmas gift. My mom got all the Disguised Turtles, and she got me the Turtle Van.
Nice. Okay.
So
Okay.
that one's more nostalgic to my heart. So that's why I might have to get the Leo. I might have to get 2 Leos because I might send one to my little great nephew because just I don't know, he's not supposed to play with it, but I just anything Leonardo I try to get him.
I mean, but that's a cool Leonardo.
Yeah. So like I have more of a nostalgic factor for that. Yeah.
Wow, they even made a set for the Venom family.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got the
Marvel.
What's his name?
As much as I say Hasbro like comes out with Hasbro with the Lightning collection, if Power Rangers was coming out and it's coming out fast for me, Marvel Legends is 3 times as that.
Yeah, I can see.
They come out very periodically and they come out like almost every 2 months. There's a new set maybe every other month.
Yeah, it looks like it. Scott Steiner doesn't like him, but it looks like it.
Scott Steiner's like, yo, I can't get me a Frogman.
He was a frogman, son.
But yeah, I the Marvel Legends is way too much. That's the reason I had to stop.
It's just that, damn, Mark. It's just that some of them look so cool. They have a set here of like his 20th anniversary Marvel Legends of Pyro and Rogue, but it's Rogue in the original costume. That shit looks cool as hell.
They have so many cool ones. They have so many dope looking ones and shit like that. I just had to stop though because there's way too many.
I know.
Once I saw that Deadpool had like 4 sets of his own, that was just like, oh, yeah, y'all killing me, yo. Y'all killing me. I do have a few. I do have a few though. I do have a few that I kept. Those are my favorites. Like I have Scarlet Spider, the Scarlet Spider, because I think Julio bought me that one. And I won't sell gifts. So if you buy me something as a gift, I won't sell it. So that was one. And then also Scarlet Spider was like always one of my favorite costumes. So I kept that one. I have Superior Spider-Man still. I still have the Spider-Man with the pizza. I still have that one.
It's just when you look at the list of what's coming out, though, I think they're
ridiculous.
starting to understand you could just get away with just making the cool characters. Because, look at the list. Why is the list under that one, Old Man Logan and Hawkeye? Come on, man. Who doesn't want that? Like, that's dope. With the little Hulk baby?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? And then you go underneath that one. Yeah. And these 2 are pre-order. It's Deadpool with Negasonic Teenage Warrior.
Yeah,
like,
and that's the movie version.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying though. Like what?
Yeah. And then they got the rights
and
to
the Domino.
Yeah. And they got the rights to the Fox movies, so they started releasing the Fox movie ones.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, so they're going crazy. They're going crazy with the Marvel Legends. I love the ones they did Spider-Verse. They did the Spider-Verse figures. Those look so. That's the one with Frogman in the set. Those look dope. Every single one of them look dope.
Uncle Prowler.
I think I would get, like, if I do find him, I think I would get the Peter Parker from that, the Spider-Verse one. Because in that movie, I think he was one of my favorite characters, just because he was one of my favorite characters, but he fucking made me depressed. Like, I felt so fucking bad for him in that fucking movie.
You know what? I just like that he had one shoe that was wrong. And sweatpants on. And that was funny.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Yeah, but
I like how they kept the dimensions and everything, so it looks 100% accurate when you look at it, like the way his face is shaped and everything.
Yeah,
because it's from an animated film. They didn't try to make it look like a real person. They made it look like the animated film. Yeah, it looks really good. It looks really good.
Yeah, it was cool, man. Again, and then the figures that came out, they all look pretty dope. I actually seen them in person, but I just didn't pull the trigger to buy them. I'm
mad that at the figure photography on the website though, because then you scroll some in, they have scene shots.
Yeah,
like I'm not saying that wrong. It's not screenshots.
Yeah,
it's like he's in the scenes from the movie, and they set up like a little background. Yeah, like he's bending down next to some concrete divider. Yeah, with his little soda, and I'm like, they should just sell those. I'm so mad. Yeah, but it's also dope to look at because somebody made that.
Yeah. Damn it, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like I actually really want to get into like figure photography and actually do that shit. And I actually been reading and looking at stuff and just to really get into it. Like because my camera right now, especially my phone camera, could do amazing shit with that camera. So I think about doing it all the time. It's just a lot of shit to do.
Don't waste it, man.
Yeah. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I have so much shit. I could do something with it.
I'm sure you could do some figure photography with the New Day stuff and send some to Xavier Woods.
Oh, I got Xavier and Biggie shared my figure my Instagram photo.
The collection and stuff.
Yeah, they both shared it. They both loved it. So
it's a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm very proud of that too because I was able to get at least. I didn't get to get everybody. I wanted to get all the sets of New Day. I didn't get to do that because some of them are just ridiculous price now. Like their first ones with the blue and white. I was trying to get those because the only reason why I wanted that because they had the sign of Kofi being the greatest dad on it, and funny. That was like one of my favorite entrances of theirs when they had the sign and he was just skipping down with that sign. That was like one of my favorite ones. So I was trying to get that one, but those figures go for like almost $100 each.
Oh, gotcha. Well, how many years ago did they come out?
That was like one of the first. So that was like early in the elite wave. So they were like maybe elite 20.
Oh, damn.
Again, elites right now are in like almost the 90s.
Yeah, that's
so it was like in the early 20s and shit.
That's a long time ago.
But I got a few. I got the beige orange ones. I got the WrestleMania one with the Dragon Ball Z shit. I got that's the box that's in the back.
Why does She-Hulk look so cool though?
Yeah.
What?
See, looking at these and like that, you just get you wanting to buy shit, and it's just like, damn. I just can't.
It also has me hoping that the She-Hulk, whatever they make, is good.
Yeah. But
that's all I really.
Yeah, there's really so much stuff, and it's funny. Me and Tenacious T was talking about like the streaming services and the reason why Power Rangers is off a streaming service and things like that. And it was like, what if Hasbro decides to make a streaming service? I was looking at the properties they own. And I was like, yeah, they own a lot of toy properties, but doesn't mean they own the rights to use the property as an animated show or anything like that. I mean, they have Ghostbusters.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Why not buy it from who's using it? There's no Ghostbusters cartoon.
Yeah. But I could see Hasbro like teaming up with someone and making a big money thing to have exclusives.
Wait, who does have those shows running right now?
Oh, which ones?
The old Ghost, like the cartoons that belong to the old properties that they have.
Ghostbusters, I think, is on Netflix.
Okay.
It's been on Netflix for. I think it's been on there for some time though.
That's nice and like neutral. So are most of the stuff they have like? Well, I know like so. Okay, so who's Hasbro specifically? So that's G.I. Joe, right?
G.I. Joe don't have a show right now, so they're not doing anything with that. They just have the new figures and the movies.
And they're not running. They're not. Nobody's running the classic Joe shows
on their YouTube channel. On Hasbro's YouTube channel, they run the old shows. Tubi has them.
G.I. Joe? Really?
Mm-hmm. They have Transformers as well.
I think I saw that they had Transformers, but did they have like Gen 1 or they have everything?
They have Generation 1, they have Generation 2, they have Beast Wars, they have Beast Machines, they have...
I didn't know Tubi.
They had the cyber, the one that was kind of like Armada.
Oh, War for Cybertron?
Armada. The War for Cybertron ones are on Netflix.
I don't remember Armada. Is that the car? Is it when they went back to animation after War for Cybertron? Is that the one?
No, that was earlier.
When Megatron was a tank, like a big green tank.
Was he a green? I can't. Yes, he was a green tank.
And it was on Cartoon Network.
Yes, and it was like it was like Pokemon too, because they were trying to find like little Transformers to upgrade their fucking armor and shit.
Oh, okay. So that was the story for that. Okay, got you. I mean, damn. Well, I gotta. Looks like I'm gonna have to go to Tubi. I wasn't paying attention to the cartoon archives. I didn't know. I thought they just had a bunch of like.
Oh man, dude, have you actually looked at the cartoon archive?
Of Tubi, no.
Yo, they have cops.
What? I didn't know they had cops.
They have
Jeez.
cops. They have Cadillacs and dinosaurs. They have wildcats.
Wow.
They have samurai pizza cats. They have double dragon.
All right. Well,
they have King Arthur and the Knights of Justice. They have
so Tubi has just become my favorite streaming service.
Yo, they have everything on there.
I don't know if you heard.
They have Transformers Generation 1. They have G.I. Joe. They have I think they have He-Man. I think they have
Dude, does anybody have? Okay, here's one, Mark. Does anybody have the remade He-Man? Not the original.
The Cartoon Network one?
The Cartoon Network.
I think Netflix is gonna I think Netflix is bringing back all of them. So I think Netflix is gonna get that eventually.
And does anybody have the Cartoon Network Thundercats?
I think it's on HBO Max. If it's not HBO Max, it's on Hulu. I've seen it on something.
Okay. Because I need to watch those again. I know they didn't finish them, but like I still need to watch them again.
I recently put them on a thing so I could watch it. I don't remember where. Let me see if it's on my stuff. Because I know for a fact Thundercats is on Hulu. The original Thundercats. Because I remember watching it.
Oh, the original ones.
Because I remember watching it really drunk and I see a bunch of naked cats. And I'm like, what the fuck am I watching?
Yeah,
that was my reaction. Oh yeah, Hulu has the remake of Thundercats.
Okay, cool.
The Cartoon Network one, yeah, they have it.
That is a sad story. Nobody watched it and it failed. That sucks. It looked so cool. Yeah. I watched it. Well, I watched the first season. Did they make it to 2?
Nah, they only did got 1 season.
Okay, so I did. So all right, so I saw all they did.
It just didn't get viewers, and that was the problem. Like when people complain about shows and things like that, like, oh, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? Because you didn't watch it.
Yeah, it's sometimes they slept it, but it's a surprise because the effort they made. Like when you look at the style of that show, it's like, oh, they really, really went in. And I'm like, nobody cared. Damn, that sucks.
Masters of the Universe. I'm trying to see if they have it. I know they took it out recently, but the fact that Kevin Smith has his Masters of the Universe coming out, I think they're gonna probably re-release everything on there. But then again, Tubi be surprising me with the shit they have. Yo, I honestly went down the road. So I remember like cops popping up, and then it was like, okay, they have that. I wonder what else they have. So I just went through all the cartoons and see what cartoons they have. I think I put almost everything on my list too of shit to watch, which I don't have enough time in the world. I barely have enough time now.
I know that.
But I don't make excuses. I try my best to watch these things. They have Lupin the Third. They have Part 1, 2, and 3. They have Sonic X. They have Extreme Dinosaurs. They have Samurai Pizza Cats. They have Ultraman Orb. They have Samurai Troopers, Legendary Armor Samurai Troopers.
I know that is.
They have Cops. They have Double Dragon. They have Wildcats. They have Dog City. They have Beast Wars. They have Kamen Rider. They have Lucha Underground, which I've been telling you to watch.
Yeah.
They have the animated show of Tiger Mask. They have Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. They have Transformers Generation 1, all the seasons of Transformers. They have G.I. Joe. They have all the Super Sentai. There's so much shit on here. Let's see if they have Masters of the Universe. Masters.
See, and trying to find what channels and stuff has everything. Started earlier when we were talking about Super Sentai, so that's a whole other thing. I need to pay attention and look at what's on what.
Yeah, and then also if you want to get into some of the Super Sentai, I could just send you the files.
Okay.
Of what I have, because I've downloaded maybe 50% of the Sentais so far.
Okay.
And I have a 2 terabyte fucking hard drive. It's full of Sentai. I have right now I probably have about 25 seasons of Sentai.
Damn, that's a lot of seasons.
And I just started downloading the original stuff.
Okay.
Because the thing with the original stuff is the fact that I had to find ones with subtitles. A lot of them don't have subtitles.
Yeah, I figured that. Interestingly enough, on the Toei YouTube for the Kamen Riders that they do have, they do have the correct subtitles. So that's crazy. I just want to point that out because on YouTube there was an option.
Yeah.
And I assume for large important companies like Toei, they would spend the time to do it. But there is an option for every video to put in manually the captions.
Yeah.
And I don't see any other way to do it. So I assume somebody must have put the captions.
Yeah.
Whose job is it to put the caption? Can I be the caption guy at Toei? I'll do it. Pay me.
What else they have? They have Carmen Sandiego cartoon.
I just like to point out, Merc, that there are... I'm still scrolling.
They have Archie's Weird Mystery.
There are 52 episodes of Samurai Pizza Cats. I didn't know there were more than 5.
I felt like I watched the same episode every single time I watched it.
Yeah, maybe in all honesty, what was it, Channel 11? Maybe they probably only showed a few.
Yeah, it could be like that.
They probably only showed like 20 or something.
Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. They have Legends of Zelda. They have Super Mario World. Oh man! And then this is not even counting the animes they have on here.
That's true.
They have
that's also interesting because if they have the rights to all this stuff, they gotta have the rights to a bunch of things that nobody just snatched up.
You know what works with Tubi is the fact that they're a Canadian-based company, so a lot of the copyrights laws of the United States don't affect them as a streaming service.
Well, good on them.
So they're allowed to get a lot of these rights without actually having to pay a lot of money for them.
Oh, okay. All right.
And that was something I was reading about it because I was always wondering, like, how the fuck does Tubi make their money? Because one is advertising 100%, but the other one is just the fact that they got a lot of stuff that if the rights is not up in the air, one company owns it and they just sell it for like $5 a month or kind of shit.
Really? I didn't know that.
It's like a very low fee for them to keep it on there. So they're probably paying like $2-3 a month to have these shows on there.
Okay.
Because just the fact that no one really owns it, basically it's just up in the air, and that the big main company that has it, they just want to release and shit. They have Defenders of Earth.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Who made that?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Because isn't it? I'm looking at it now.
Mm-hmm.
The one I see, the cartoon one, is it based off Flash Gordon?
Flash Gordon is in it.
Oh, it's the
big fan.
Yeah, with the Phantom and all.
Roland.
Yeah. Okay.
They have a lot of stuff. We have Conan and the Adventures of Conan.
Wait, the Adventurer? The
Conan?
Cartoon?
Yeah.
What? Oh, we just need to. That might be the intro to the show this week. Conan, the Adventure. What?
And then
what? Oh,
they have so much.
I never finished that show.
Yeah. Oh man, there's so much stuff on there, and this is.
Wait, do they have the King Arthur and the Knights of Justice?
Yes, they added that recently.
Okay, wasn't that on Shout Factory?
If it's on Shout Factory, it's on Tubi because Shout Factory shares things with Tubi.
Okay.
So all the Sentais and stuff are from Shout Factory. They will like have Shout Factory on it.
Okay.
Got everything that's on Shout Factory is on Tubi because they share services and shit.
Got you. Good stuff.
Oh man, there's so much shit on here.
Shout outs to Tubi. Shout outs to Shout Factory.
So before we go really long into finding a bunch of cartoons on Tubi, let's get into this Captain America movie from 19.
Do we have to? I mean,
we don't have to.
We could just say it's that good. Don't waste it. No.
We could just give our review and leave it there. I'm fine.
No. I'll do a due diligence. So in the verdict, this is gonna be our review for Captain America 1990.
Yep.
It is PG-13. It is an hour 37 minutes. Billed as action, adventure, and sci-fi, and it was released, I assume, on VHS.
Yes.
July 26, 1991, because as far as we can find, it only had a theatrical release in Europe somewhere.
Yeah.
Probably only in Italy because of the Red Skull.
Yeah.
Which is not accurate to the Red Skull. But anyway.
This is our 19th movie that we have reviewed off this list. We did 19 movies already.
At least they weren't all bad.
Yeah.
There was a bunch in here that I definitely watched. Upon watching them, I found out some of these, they're not that bad.
Yeah.
Not that bad.
Yeah.
So this movie stars Matt Salinger as Steve Rogers / Captain America, Ronnie Cox, aka Dick Jones, as Tom Kimball, the president, Ned Beatty, who the Red Cyclone Inc. We love him as the ever bumbling sidekick of Gene Hackman's Lex Luthor from the Superman movies.
Yeah, the first two.
As Sam, is it Kalowitz or again the word
Kalowitz? Like Kalowitz.
Koala, I'll just say
Kalowitz.
Let's see, we got Darren McGavin as General Fleming, who ends up being a major character. Not too many more people that are very notable. Scott Paulin is our Red Skull for this movie. Not very familiar with him.
Yeah. Francesca Nier, she was like kind of like the Black Widow-ish character in this movie. I think she was his daughter.
Is she in anything else that we might know?
And then Kim Gillian, which was Sharon, and Beatrice was the mom and the daughter, her granddaughter.
Yes. And that basically rounds out like the major players in the movie.
Yeah.
Where's the doctor at? Doctor. No, she doesn't even have a headshot here. Damn, she's not important at all in the grand scheme of this, huh? Dr. Maria Vaselli was played by Carla Consola. She's basically the analog for the doctor, the professor who makes the serum. So this story is it's their own interpretation. This is not a 1-for-1 adaptation from the comic books. It's mostly accurate.
Yeah,
it's pretty close, except the Red Skull is Italian and has a castle in Italy, which I don't understand. He has a wicked piano on top of, just to be extra evil.
Yeah, because he made a bunch of people bring a piano on top of a fucking castle.
And it'd be hilarious if he doesn't even know how to play it.
I just like the sound. I like just playing with it when
I just like having it here.
When he's in a main rant.
You know what I mean? Yeah, basically. Who in their right mind has a piano on top of a castle, like in an open space like that? Like, it's not. You have to see it. You gotta see it. That's pretty much the not what I would say about this movie. You don't gotta see it. Captain America's origin is, they try to retell it. There's a few listen, Mark, I don't know why they decided to shine a light on him and that looked like it was giving him powers, because I don't remember him being injected with the serum.
Yeah.
Or drinking any type of formula. He just sat in a chair and started shaking and screaming, and they flashed a light and the powers went out. That was a little weird.
Well, if you remember in the first Avenger movie, it was like a big ass
something, a chamber or some
sort. But then you saw the things go inject in him while the chamber was going. But yeah,
here they didn't do this. They tried.
They flashed lights in his eye and gave him strength.
And I'm thinking they probably should have went the whole way, because I don't know if it worked. Because all he could do was do a flip and a punch. That's basically his move in this movie.
Flip punch.
There was some cool, they tried, because they had that guy who said "Hail Hitler," said "Hail Hydra," but we know the analog of the Red Skull is to Hitler, and then he shoots him. So there's things that did happen so far. He's not from New York. He's from California. Yeah. From a Leave It to Beaver cul-de-sac instead of the streets of New York. So that's a difference. He's not a skinny, scrappy guy. He's a already giant man who was afflicted with polio, so he has a limp. Yeah. That's the difference for him. So I mean, it's not terrible. It's not terrible, actually. The acting is not terrible, but there's a lot of just. Did you mean to get this on camera? Are you sure you meant to do that way? Yeah. Like the scene where he's strapped to the rocket and he ends up flying, and the kid takes the picture, and when they do the worst CG, it's terrible. It's terrible. Also, why did Red Skull not cut off Captain America's hand? He cut off his own hand when Captain America tricked him. But wait, hold on. This is something we didn't talk about last time, Mark. Yo, why was Steve Rogers a dick? he kept tricking people by saying, "I'm gonna be car sick," and then stealing the car. He did it twice.
Because you saw her work the first time, so he used it again.
What a dick! And he did it to the girl whose mom got murdered by the Red Skull's assassin hit squad. His daughter's assassin hit squad. Which is like, what?
Yeah, it's crazy.
This movie is weird. I'll tell you that much.
It's weird. It has its tropes. It has like the basic what 80s like superhero movie would be if it's like made for TV. Like it felt like a made for TV movie and not like a theatrical movie, which I will give it that credit. At least that's what it felt like. If I would have saw this in theaters, I would have been like, "Fuck this movie." But the fact that like I watched it on VHS, that was the first time I ever watched it. If it was like straight to VHS or like straight to movie, I would be more accepting to this because it does have the cheesiness of what I've seen in superhero shows on TV.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
nonsensical things. The Red Skull is a complete theatrical villain. Has to sing his entire plot, and it was over the top, crazy and evil. And I think they kind of do a decent job of showing Captain America's characteristics.
Yeah,
I mean, even though they don't give you his complete, accurate backstory, you know what I mean? They show you his strong family, his dedication to the woman that he left all those years ago.
Yeah,
to go back and find her, to his country, to be the guy. But they never show you how he passed the test. Like when did they actually test him?
Yeah,
to get that. So that's one thing you're missing.
Yeah.
He doesn't really. He fights Nazis.
Yeah.
But it's like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the parts that you really wanted from Captain America, you didn't get too much of.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the downfall of this movie. Is more of a look at Steve Rogers fit in a tiny car in Italy.
Yeah.
And just like out with these henchmen.
Yeah.
Is kind of it. Kind of look at him be good at acrobatics. Because like I said, mostly when he's fighting people, the fight scenes aren't great.
No.
He is not trained in hand-to-hand combat, which is like, what? How are you gonna win a war? You can't fight. But he sure knows how to flip and throw a mean punch. So there's that.
Yeah. Mean punch, shield.
Throws a man down I think it's like a chimney or like where you would shovel coal inside of a factory at one point. So he just murders a man. There's a few things here or there that is like, what?
Yeah. And that shield, the shield was terrible.
The shield looked like it was made of plastic.
Yeah,
because it probably was.
The replicas that you could get in GameStop now look way better than that shield.
I don't even know why they you know what the thing is? I think they wanted to make it more functional.
Yeah.
Which they ended up sacrificing, because I bet you that shield would bounce off the wall if you hit it.
Yeah, probably. It looked like, honestly, a big-ass Frisbee. It looked like a giant
Yes,
Frisbee.
it did. Yes, it did.
It looked like it was not going to protect you from nothing.
Well, there was some scenes where it was when he was when he was taking gunfire. Yeah, it was clearly a different shield.
Yeah,
clearly, because you could see like the bullet hole. It looked like it was metal, and it had like a little flash on it. So there was some movie magic here or there. But what we say, this movie had a $3 million budget. It looked like it had a $1 million budget.
Yeah.
Really.
They paid for the actors.
They spent all the money. They spent all the money on the trip to Italy. I swear.
on getting the piano on the top of the roof.
Yeah. They rented the castle. They said, this castle looks too plain. What would make it evil? Let's put a piano on the roof.
Yeah.
So they did.
They did, and that was half the budget.
I mean, maybe, right? Maybe.
Anyway, so we put our movies in our list.
I have to mention the ending.
Go ahead.
That's the one thing I have to mention, is that the movie's ending is probably one of the funniest endings in any superhero movie ever. It is completely unintentional.
Yeah.
But you just get to see the ragdoll body falling down the cliff. They linger on that shot. And so there's a part where it's falling, and I thought it was like, so they used like little CG to the 1990 CG to have the body fall. No, you see, it's a dummy.
Yeah.
And it just hits the side of the mountain. It's just like, damn, they were happy. I bet you. I'm not gonna lie, Merc. If we were making a movie and there was a shot and we got to throw a dummy off a mountain, I'd have fun. As long as you capture it on tape, let's throw that dummy off the mountain. So check if you watch anything, just check out the ending of the movie.
Yeah.
Check out the beginning and then check out the transformation scene and see how bootleg it is. Check out him throwing the shield the same way every time. And check out the Red Skull just falling off a castle at the end.
Don't pay for it though. Watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. Please, it's on YouTube.
Don't give them extra money. They don't deserve the money. Just
Marvel. Marvel. I don't even think Marvel ever even advertised this thing.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Although that being said, score wise and whatnot, not as bad as I thought it would be. So
okay. So pretty much we put it on our rankings. It made number 13 on yours, and it made I'll tell you right now, it was number 13 on yours. It is also number 13 on mine. So basically, it didn't hit the top 10. So right now, our top 10, mine's is RoboCop, Batman, Superman 2, Flash Gordon, Toxic Avenger, Superman, the movies, Punisher, Weird Science, Toxic Avenger 2, and 3 is the final 10. And then yours is RoboCop, Batman, Toxic Avenger, Superman 2, Superman 1, Flash Gordon, Toxic Avenger, Punisher, Toxic Avenger 3, Weird Science will hit your top 10.
Gotcha.
Next movie on our list is Darkman.
Can't wait.
Directed by Sam Raimi, starring Liam Neeson.
This is one of my favorite superhero movies, regardless of quality. There's just so much nutty stuff in this movie.
Yeah. So I actually heard like some of the stories of how this happened and why this movie happened. So originally Sam Raimi was supposed to direct like Batman.
Which the first
Batman.
Okay.
And then they gave it to Tim Burton, so he made this to kind of like rival it.
What was he thinking that Batman was?
I don't know.
You gotta see Darkman again. He has no face. So damn.
I'm excited to see this movie. I have not seen this movie in such a long time, so I'm actually really excited to watch it. So we have Darkman this week. Next week we have Dick Tracy. The week after that, we have Hardwire, and closing off May, we have RoboCop 2. Starting June, we have Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Guyver, Rocketeer, and Batman Returns. So that's the next 2 months of movies we'll be going through. It's a good list of movies.
Okay.
It's probably like maybe 3 in there that might be top 5. There's probably 3 in there that might make the top 10.
I can see that.
So
let's go.
It's going to be fun. So next week, Darkman.
Can't wait.
All right. I guess we wrap this up.
Yes, sir. Thank you for listening to another episode of the It Gets Better I Swear podcast. Make sure you check us out anywhere and everywhere. RedCycloneInc. That is YouTube. That is Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram. That is SoundCloud and also Spotify. And don't forget to check out the WordPress.
Yep.
We wrap, Merc.
Follow me on all social medias as Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, SoundCloud, YouTube, and Twitch TV, all Merc the Mic. Check out our Facebook pages, The Wrestling Babble and The RedCycloneInc page. We are very, very active on there and also post brand new news and all our podcast stuff in there as well. Follow our other podcasts. We have Not a Trekkie, Shell Shock, the Morphin Cast, and the Gamer Rage podcast. We have those recording every single month. We should have new ones we have a new cast every week of those monthly casts, so definitely check those out and follow our weekly stuff. Or if you want to hear the past movie reviews, go to our SoundCloud, and there's actually a playlist of all the 2 decades of movie reviews. So definitely check that out.
Yes, sir.
Next week, Darkman. And always remember, follow the Jinkies. And not Scott Steiner, because he's being a bitch. So late. He doesn't want to shut up. He always has something to say. Fucking Scott Steiner. Man.
He's always saying, holla if you hear me.
Damn right. He's always trying
holla about them.
He starts a fire just to get his theme song started.
Exactly. I was about to holla about them sandwiches.
Peace out, laters. And always remember, follow the Jinkies. He's everywhere. Follow. out.